Welcome back. I bought an abandoned Volvo 240. So abandoned is stretching the truth just a little bit. It was outside someone's house. Somebody bought it. It was full of rubbish. They were driving it to a garage to get an MOT. It overheated halfway there and it got picked up, dropped off at the garage, and they said to the garage, actually, I don't want the thing, sell it. And that's when I come in. It was down at my local garage. I saw it, had a look around, couldn't resist, and picked it up. Now, before taking it away, I did actually pay the garage to do an MOT, so we have got a list of things to do on this, but the main things it's failed on is 3 patches of welding on the side, ball joint dust cover, headlight is out, there's an indicator out, there's a telltale out on the dashboard, and that's pretty much it. Advisories wise, there's rotten flexi hoses, so I'm going to change those. They're not rotten, they're just showing their age, so I need to change those. A couple of other bits and bobs, so I'll change some of those. Backing plates on the discs, you know, the braking backing discs have gone, and just some other bits and bobs. So we're going to get on and get an MOT on this. So we're going to start with the front wheels, bearings, dust caps, backing plates, brake lines, and then we'll go on and do the welding another day, and then the little bits and bobs, and then we give it a mop. I'm looking forward to giving this a mop. So let's take a look around. If we go and look in the back, it came with a lot of free stuff. Now, unfortunately, that free stuff is bags and bags of wallpaper strippings and other bits and bobs. So I need to get this out of here so we can have a look at the rest of the interior, and that'll be good. Then I can actually start to think about tidying this up. I think, look down there, we've got a bit of old carpet as well. What's that? Oh, some deep hydration shampoo. Let's go around the back and see what else there is. Right, looking from the back, that's a lovely boot. There we've got some more carpet stuffs and more bags. Oh, that feels like bags of underlay, cardboard. Yeah, so someone was doing their house up and dumped it all in the back of the car, and there's the back empty. The car's gone up in value already. So let's take a look. What's under here? I was hoping we had seats under here, but we haven't. We have just got hubcaps. Those are rather nice. A tool kit. I'll open that later. A jack, a tyre handle, and some old belts. Well, new old belts. So that's good. Nice to have some extra stuff. Let's put these seats up. How do they go up? So you're just trying to squeeze between the door and the Porsche.
Put my gorgeous old gloves there so I don't knock it.
Oh, that's a good mechanism. Look at that mechanism.
Oh, I like that.
Right, hang on a sec. Let me pull these seat belts out of the way. Same your side, pull the seat belts out of the way.
I'm trying. A little bit.
Free coat hanger. That's the middle lap belt. Chuck that over the back. Any monies?
Nah, not yet.
No monies. Alright, let's pop this one down. Oh, hang on, tip it back up. Some wallpaper trapped in the mechanism. There we are. Yeah, that's not bad interior. No headrests in the rear. That's unusual. Let's have a look at that, see if there's meant to be some.
There's no gaps in there.
So what have we got here? Oh, L plates, magnetic ones.
Yeah. For sale sign.
Other stuff.
Christmas bauble.
After more Christmas baubles.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in there? Seatbelt warning light for the back. Pull the flap down.
Cigarette thing.
Used.
Sweet wrappers.
Sweet wrappers.
It's alright. It's spider on your side.
But yeah, good looking interior. Now the car's been bought with a suspected head gasket failure. So I'm hoping that doesn't need doing. So I'm going to change the radiator, put new coolant in it, get it all running at temperature, see if that holds, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, then we'll get all the timing kit and we'll get the head sorted. Right, so let's get some heat in there, get that dried out. Let's get this front end up off the floor, we'll get these wheels off, and we are going to do brake lines, bearings, brake backing plates,
all the bits and bobs that go with that. And I think that's it. Did that both sides. I'm going to change the flexis on the back as well. I'm going to get some new tyres because these are shot. Shame really, really good tread on them, but they are cracked to hell, so I'm not going to have the family driving around on those. And then we'll really need to kind of get in here and give it a damn good clean. Let's do the old looks like it might be, yeah, we might get it red. We'll get the old mop on it. Right, coffee, get these wheels off. Right, I've given all those bits a quick lick of Hammerite to make them last longer. I think they were galved or zinc coated, but a bit of paint always helps. I've got the heater on in here, so I'm going to pop them in there to dry. So you can see all the cells there, look, they're gone. So I really do need to change the whole lot. Pretty solid under there, so I'm going to jack it up on that bit. This looks like it's been standing for a while. So you can see plenty of pad life. There's no cracks or damage in these. Just looking a bit corroded. Might have to have a ponder of those. But that's the back end of that. We'll go to the bearings anyway, so let's get all this hub off and then we'll take a look. From closer inspection you can see that they're looking quite old down there, so definitely I'll just get them changed. Good news is this one's come undone without damaging the pipe, so now I've just popped the split pin out. The car has kind of like been failed on loose bearings. Now these are tapered bearings, I could have just nipped them up, but I decided just to replace them since I wanted to get this backing plate off anyway. But this is not even hand tight. It's meant to be done up hand tight. It's there. I could quite easily hand tight it to the next one round and that would probably fix the bearing issue, but I've got them now, so I may as well change them. Ooh. I've already taken out the locking pins, and there we are. There's our hub, so bearings are in there, and there's our disc. Definitely worth changing. Right, I just hope these come undone.
Overlay it.
Because these are so rusty, I thought they were going to snap. Or too soon. That one's rounded. And that one. Will these work?
I'm intrigued. That's your style of thing. I like the colour on it too. You're going to keep the colour?
It's a very sort of, it's a classic,
Yeah.
80s colour.
You're going to keep it?
I know it's this red cast now, yeah.
Oh, it's a much greater day today. I finished that yesterday. The battery went flat on the phone, so that's all done that side. So what I'd like to do today, flexi hose on that one, flexi hose on one on the other side as well, and then the same as what we've done on that one, but on the other side. That'll be kind of a lot of the major stuff done on this thing then. Right, where's this flexi hose? No, I thought the flexi hoses would be here. Just notice a hard line all the way up the axle, and the flexi hoses are right back there. So that's not a job I'm doing today. I'm giving the battery a charge, so that's how good she starts. That's not running great, and that's a longer bonnet than the Porsche, so it looks from in there. I think this car was looked after before it was left standing. Definitely buy some of these. Right, my next job on this is getting this ball joint off because it's split there. I've got some universal caps for it. Hopefully they'll fit. Now it is just 3 bolts under there and 4 bolts on here, and then that should drop off. The suspension's down as low as it'll go, I think, so I don't know, I guess I just undo them and see what happens. That's the way. And to be honest, it needs new ball joints. Look at that. Ah, what a waste of time. See, now I would have just been bolting the brand new one on, job done. But no, I've got to take this to the bench, put it in the vise, get that off, pop this off. My temptation is to just leave it off and just order a pair of new ones. Go back and do it on the other side. Can't even tell if that's even turning now. I think it's turning the ball joint. Yep, it is. Oh. Right, that nut is only there to protect the thread a little bit from the vise. So I've just looked up the price of ball joints and they don't come with this top piece, so I've still got to separate this anyway. So I've got to carry on and get this out. I'll get the impact wrench on it. Got it with a bit of angle on it, that spun it off. There we are. Oh. So I've got the universal covers, but there's no play in it, but it needs to be changed, isn't it? Right, now it's off. You know what, I got to put this car back together, so I'm going to do the wrong thing and put the cover on and put it back together, and then if it fails MOT on it, or at the very least I'll put it on the list of things that need doing. If I ran my own garage, I'd refuse to do this. Alright, back together. What a pain in the ass. I've got to take it back off. I haven't tightened up the nut on the ball joint. What a prat. Right, that's now firmly on. Oh, let's try again, is it? So far everything has been pretty easy on this. Nothing that, you know, your home mechanic can't do. Especially if you've got the right tools, like those little bits to get rounded nuts off. Never buying ball joint covers again. I'm just going to change the ball joints. That's a lesson learnt. Just because the amount of effort in it, really. Saved me 16 quid a side, but to be honest, I should have just paid out the 16 quid. And I know I've only done one side, but let's be fair, it would be much better to have 2 new ball joints on there. Really what I would have liked to have done would have been ball joints, track rod ends, steering gaiters, drop links and everything while I'm in here. But too close to Christmas for that. There's that one out. Right, get this cleaned up and we put the new ones in. To be honest, all the bearings have felt okay. I could have probably got away with just nipping them all up. New pin, new front bearing, new rear bearing, new seats. That one's all the way home. Put the rear one in. So I'm using the old ring for this. There they are, seated. Fill this with grease. That's the one. Right, that's ready to go back on. Already put the backing plates on and I've put on the flexi hoses. Pop this on there. There we are. Just been hunting around for the nut. I'd put it in the bin. Now it says hand tight for these, but it's just out of line of the, what do you call it, so I'm just nipping it up until we get it in line with it. Go on, where are you? There's a... Nice squadron new stuff in there. Nice. disc. Locking pins. I only had to tap it on because there's a little bit of a lip on the disc. Let's find out. Right, so that's all the bits on the front done. So that's all the MOT stuff covered. I just need to bleed the brakes now. So I need to employ a Chaos Monkey, I think, to sit in the front to do the up and down here on the brakes. And then I'll get them bled. Right, to bleed the brakes, I need someone to press the brake pedal. So, Chaos Monkey number 2.
I'm not a chaos monkey.
Right, can you reach the pedal?
Yeah.
Can you push it down to the floor?
It's going back, not down to the floor.
Yeah, push it down, that's it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to need you to do...
So if I don't pull the steering wheel off.
I shouldn't come off. I'm going to be down here, and I'm going to shout, down, and then you press the pedal down,
Okay.
and you keep your foot on it, and when I say up, you lift your foot off it, okay?
Okay.
Right? Cool. Do you want to practice?
Chaos monkey.
Your feet off it?
Yeah.
Right, down. Good, I can hear you going up. Good man. Right then, let's get on to this. Down. Lots more bubbles coming out. Up. Down. Up. Down. Right, that's all the brakes all bled. Chaos Monkey done a cracking job on the pedal for me, so that was made nice and easy. So next job is get the radiator out. So as I said, the car came to me as suspected head gasket, but when it's been running, and I'll cut to a video to show it, this is all leaking all out of here. The radiator's not holding any pressure. So fingers crossed that's what's wrong. So we're going to change the radiator and then we'll run it up, let it get the temperature and see if it overheats. Ryan, come around the front. So this is the radiator, right?
Oh, wow.
All the hot water from the engine runs through here. There's a huge fan there. It spins, sucks cool air through, and that's what keeps the engine cool, right? But this one leaks.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the new one. So I'm going to undo these here. Right, I'm just going to undo the pipes
Okay.
because you can't reach really in here. And then what I'm going to get you to do
Yeah.
is these brackets hold the radiator in. You're going to undo these ones, right? I'll get you some gloves. Not yet, not yet. I'll get you the spanners and the gloves and we lift this off and then me and you together will lift this thing out.
Wow.
Alright?
Wait, should I... So it's only these that need to be unscrewed?
Yeah, I'm doing the other ones down here.
So these two here don't need to be unscrewed?
No, they can stay there.
Yeah,
That's-
but only this one.
Yeah. Because that's a bracket for the air filter box.
I just needed to make sure.
That's right.
So only
Well, it's
the
good to
bottoms.
check these things, isn't
It's
it?
only the bottoms.
Yeah, only the bottom ones. Now, I don't know how much water is in this radiator because it was blowing it everywhere and there's none in the expansion tank.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah. Oh, this one's a bit rusty down here.
Rusty, dusty.
Rusty, dusty.
Yeah.
What accent is that, boy?
Anna. Gibberish.
Gibberish. Like most things on this channel, really.
Engines are complicated. That didn't sound good.
That's all the water going into the bucket. Well, some of it went in the bucket, some of it missed. Ready? You're going to put your hand on here. Right, and push down. And then pull that towards you.
Wait.
That's it. Towards you. Pull, pull, pull. Hey, that's it. And now push it back. And now just keep on doing that. But you don't catch your knuckles on there. Don't scrape the car. That's it. Keep going. See if you can do it faster now. No, leave that one there.
Okay.
Because as far as I can tell,
That's tail.
right. Big man job now, right? Lift out the old radiator for me. Put the hook tool down. You don't need it. Grab it, pull it out. Oh, that's a good job. Nice.
Not too heavy either.
Nope. And we can see. Oh, pouring stuff everywhere. See where it's been leaking. Look. See?
Blue.
Yeah, it's been leaking all out of that corner.
It's blue.
Oh, and I leaked with it then. Right, so you keep that for the scrap man like that. Scrap man will. All right then.
Yeah. So,
Oh, looks really good down there. No rot or rust. So let's get the new radiator and put it in.
yeah.
Right, here is our shiny new radiator. Right, and that's just going to drop right in where we got it from. But this one has got 2 extra things on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. So until
Ow.
now we didn't buy these.
My belly.
We need
It's
extra
not
caps to go
real.
over these. I don't know, don't mess, because you don't want damage it. Look how nice it is. Right then, so
I
Daddy.
thought we would take it out.
Well, let's have a look.
Take them off.
That's the way it goes, that way.
Well,
And we lower him in. That sits on there. Just pop the hoses on.
I'm cold.
Yeah, it is getting cold. That's it. That's it for this episode. We need to get the plugs for the radiator so we can fill it up and run it up to temperature to see if that sorts it out. We've done the brakes, the flexi hoses, the bearings, the dust cap. The only things that are left now for the MOT work is we're going to change the lens in one of these lights. That's an advisory, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
We've got to fix one of the indicators and we've got to fix a telltale bulb on the front. And once we've done that, then we'll be doing welding. You can do the welding for me?
I know.
Yeah?
I know.
We'll have a go on it. It can't be any worse than me. So, cool.
Okay.
See you next time. Thank you very much.
But I can't be worse than you
Mm.
because you've done it for a while.
Yeah, but badly. What do people on YouTube need to do to support the channel?
Like and subscribe.
Cool. Right.
That's if they want to.
Yeah. Should we go eat sweets?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go eat sweets and play video games.
Sounds good to me.